94, I became the first Australian woman to catch a triple somersault to Peppy, and to this day no other Australian woman has caught it, so it's a 30-year-old record. My name's Bekki Ashton and I'm the sixth generation of the Ashton family. Born on the road. I was actually born in Cogra. The circus was at Lismore. First major city was Adelaide, so moved to Adelaide that year as well, and been on the road ever since.
So what do you do in the show?
In this show, at the moment, currently not much at all. I'm down to one trick in 2 acts, so one trick in the first act, one trick in the last act. So start and finish the show. Infamous started in 2017, so 7 years ago. We're doing a duo act with Michelle, my sister-in-law, called the Yin Yang, where we both just do tricks. She was the bearer, obviously, and I was the one that did the tricks under her, and together with her we did quite a number of things, but we've been doing that act since about 2007 or 8. I've always done aerial work since I was little because that's what my mum taught me, but we sort of learn everything. When you're little, you learn to tumble, and tumbling helps, good groundwork, gets you prepared for aerial work.
Yeah.
I did my first act at 8, and it was my act on, well, I won't say on my own, my first sort of solo sort of act was at 8, but before that I did like trampoline numbers with my brother and my cousins, and little cutesy things where you'd go in and assist the whips and hold the papers for the whip act and stuff. But my first act that I actually practiced for and trained for was a dental act with Circus, and he basically hung in a cradle upside down and held all the apparatus in his teeth. So it was called the Iron Jaw Act. And he held the trapeze and the split ropes, and I did all the routines underneath him, and that was when I was 8. And I did that quite a while, and as I got older there was a few other acts in the show that I progressed onto when my cousins would get pregnant. We did triple trapeze with my cousin Tara and Michelle, and I eventually got in the flying act when I was about 16, 17. And I loved it. Just loved the flying. So I guess you could say that the flying was my specialty, even though I did different aerial acts as well over the years. I did doubles up until after Ricky was born, so he's just turned 19. So probably 15, 16 years ago I was still doing double somersaults. So well, that seems like a long time ago. I feel like it was only yesterday.
Now, your daughter's doing that in the show.
Yeah. So now Dante does the doubles in the show, and in this show, and Ricky does all the phenomenal tricks in Stardust Circus at the moment. And when he comes home to visit, he does triple and triple full twisting somersaults. So the kids have certainly surpassed their mum. So my pre-show jobs are, greeting the customers and helping them get to their seats in the tables and the ringside and our premium, and then making sure that the line's moving smoothly, getting people in, making sure all the customers are happy, comfortable, especially our wheelchair or accessible seating people. Myself and Simon try to make them feel as comfortable as possible when they arrive, and then once the show starts, I'm in the opening number, and then do the winch for Dante for her trapeze act. I'll then get changed really quickly because I have to serve the tables their dessert. So far I haven't dropped any desserts, touch wood. I know one day it's going to happen because I have dropped beers.
You'll manifest it now.
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
You joined the Wheel of Death for a trick, which is, in my opinion, the most dangerous in the whole show, the too high.
Yeah, the too high is pretty dangerous. We were the first people in the world to do the too high. I think that was 2011. We started doing that, and then not long after, about a year later, an act at Ringlings did it, and then the Duffy Boys in Ireland have done it as well. Pretty proud of that trick because it was a lot of guts and a lot of stupidity on my part.